Hi there, this is Jim here from MIDI Madness, giving a short demonstration on how to set up and use MIDI Madness. Here we have a session in Ableton, just a beat at 128 with a offbeat bass line in of F, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so channel 7 is my lovely voice. Channel 8 we're going to put in MIDI Madness. There we go. Now on channel 9 I've got the synth Zeta, which is the synth we're going to control with MIDI Madness. First thing to do is to route MIDI Madness into Zeta, done like this. 8 MIDI Madness, and then put the monitor in so it's listening out for signals from MIDI Madness. Okay, first things first. First of all, we're going to choose a bar length, 1 bar to 32 bars. For this demonstration, we'll start with a 1 bar riff and choose a key, F minor. Now we're going to select a chord in the key of F minor, F minor 7. These are note weightings. These are the probability that the corresponding notes will receive a note. So F, the root note, is the most likely, followed by the others in this order. Velocity. This is the velocity of the hit of the synth. I'm going to put that to mostly full volume. Length. We have the length of all the notes here, triplets and dots either side. For demonstrations, I'm going to put these note weightings like this. You have a rest option here, which is the chance of a note being selected that plays no note. I'm going to put that down to nothing. Now you have staccato and legato. When all set to staccato, every note will be a short transient bleep. Set to legato, every note will play its full length, and such forth. If you spread it, you'll get an equal chance of having long notes, medium notes and short notes. For this demonstration, I'm going to have it like that. Octave. This is the octave that the notes will be generated in. This is a probability curve here. These are the octaves of the range down here. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to leave it as it is, so there's a wide chance of different octaves being selected. Humanize. This is pushing and pulling of notes. If you're making electronic music or dance music, you're going to probably want to have this disabled. Enabled, disabled. Okay, now let's find a patch to start on the Zeta synth. Bass. Okay, now when I go back to MIDI Madness now and generate a note, it should start playing on the Zeta. Pretty random at the moment. These blue notes here are the notes generated. Generate a few more. Quite dirty already. I mean, this is just the very basics. This is the start. What we're going to do now is have some fun with the controllers. This is where MIDI Madness really comes into its own. Okay. This is where you get to assign randomness to 4 controllers on the synth of your choice, assuming your synth receives MIDI learn capabilities. So what we'll do on the first one, we'll load it up. This is a probability curve here of the size and severity of the data sent to this controller. Now, I found one to start on is the cutoff frequency of the filter here. That's always a good one to start off with. So what we're going to do, actually, if you go back to MIDI Madness, CC1 will be our first. You have an option here to choose any of the 1 to 127 channels, MIDI received channels. The basic setup is 16, 17, 18 and 19, but they can be anything you want. So we know this one's sending out data to channel 16. So what we have to do with the Zeta, right click on there and put it onto 16. Now, information from this controller will affect the cutoff frequency. As you can see, I put it to maximum, up and down, and range. Now this is the chance bar. If you put it to the top, every note will get a data message. Halfway, 1 and 2 notes will get a message. So for demonstration, I'm going to put it to max. Now when I generate a riff, we're going to get some twisting and turning on that cutoff frequency. Quite sick, quite sick. And if you look here, you can see the frequency randomizing. Now what works well with cutoff frequency? Resonance. So let's set this one up. MIDI control 17 for the next one. Back to MIDI Madness. Controller 2, already set to 17. Whack it open. Chance to max. And go again. Now we should have the cutoff frequency and the resonance going at the same time. You see there? Let's go through some different presets and see how they sound. A bit loud. That's quite dirty. Let's generate some more on that. Ah, filthy. I mean, this is what it's all about, these controllers. Now, also, there's another option for pitch down here, which is pretty similar. Again, demonstration, let's whack it open. High pitches, low pitches, severity of pitches. Chance to max. And go. Now, remember that this is just sending out data to the synth. And it depends on how the synth is set up to bend. As we can hear on this one, it's only kind of bending subtly. If you look on Zeta, we will see that its maximum up is +2 and its maximum down is -2. So let's whack it up to a bit more severe. Now it's doing octaves up and down. Sounds pretty mental. You also have an attack curve here. So let's put the fast attack. Pretty cool. Now why not go crazy? Let's find another. For the moment, let's pitch it off. Find another sound. Our controller's going mental. Now we could do something crazy now, like randomise the dry wet on the reverb. So the reverb, effects, have a full verb. Right click on that and send it to 18, which is controller 3. Back to MIDI Madness. Controller 3, 18, chance to max. Whack it open. And go. Crazy. See real crazy spatial awareness on this randomising this reverb. Let's go for some more. Reverb on. I mean, that's pretty sick. Well, that's the basic setup of MIDI Madness. The ball is in your court. You know, it's a crazy tool and it makes crazy sounds. And when you get the right synth patch, the right setup, you're going to make some amazing sounds with this software. So, have fun, MIDI Nutters, and I'll see you soon. Bye.